SQLmap, the automatic SQL injection and database takeover tool. SQL is a powerful, open-source, penetration testing tool. It automates the detection and exploitation of SQL injection flaws. It also helps in taking control. It allows us to take control of database servers. It has a very powerful detection engine. SQLmap boasts a robust detection engine. It is designed for a penetration tester. It offers niche features. SQLmap has very diverse functionalities. SQLmap switches cover database fingerprinting, data fetching, file system access, and executing commands out of band. Now let's explore the features that are built into SQLmap. There are some generic features and other categories of features too. SQLmap has full support for MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL, Microsoft SQL Server, and almost all the other database management systems. It has full support for the 5 SQL injection techniques, which are Boolean-based blind, time-based blind, error-based, union query, and stacked queries. It has support to directly connect to the database without passing via SQL injection by providing DBMS credentials, IP address, port, and database engine. It has lots of other features which can be found on this link. Let's visit this link. This wiki page lists all the features that are implemented in SQLmap. It has support for target. It can support the GET parameter, the post parameter, the HTTP cookie header values, user agent, and so on. It has options to specify the maximum number of concurrent HTTP requests, which means it also supports multi-threading to speed up to the blind SQL injection techniques, and so on. It also has the HTTP cookie header string support, which is useful in web applications. It requires authentication based upon cookies. You can read up all these features on SQLmap from this wiki page. It also has the fingerprinting and enumeration features. It also has takeover features. Some of these techniques are detailed in the white paper. They have a white paper where they have fully documented all the takeover features. Now let's learn about the SQL injection techniques that are supported by SQLmap. SQLmap can detect and exploit 5 different SQL injection types, as we have seen before. The first one is Boolean-based blind. SQLmap reduces or appends to the effective parameter in the HTTP request a synthetically valid SQL statement string containing a select substatement or any other SQL statement where the user wants to retrieve the output for each HTTP request by making a comparison between the HTTP response headers with the original request. The tool infers the output of the injected statement character by character. We will see all of these in the practical demo. It also supports the time-based blind injections. And it also supports the error-based injections. And union query-based. And the stacked query, which is also called piggybacking. Now we'll see how to install SQLmap on your system. There are two methods. We can use the apt package manager, or we can download it from GitHub. From this link we will follow the second official method. So let's visit this link. When we visit the link, we have all the documentation that will come handy while downloading SQLmap. Let's copy this GitHub link. We can download the SQLmap by cloning the GitHub repository. Just click on this button to copy this code. Now go to your machine. I have Ubuntu running. Go to your Ubuntu, or any other distribution that you are using, and paste this code. Make sure you have Git installed already. Hit enter, and we can see that the GitHub repository for SQLmap is downloading. Let's do ls to see the contents, and we have the folder SQLmapdev. Let's enter the folder, and we can run SQLmap.py. Type Python 3, SQLmap.py. So this is how you download SQLmap. There is also another simple method by using the pip tool. Let's go to our home directory and enter pip install SQLmap. You can download and install SQLmap using this command too. Now, SQLmap has been successfully installed. Let's clear our console. Now we can directly use SQLmap. And let's check the help page. So it says that our SQLmap version is outdated. Well, we can see that SQLmap has been installed. The download has been completed into the SQLmap-dev folder. Let's go inside it. Type SQLmapdev and ls. Now we will run this SQLmap.py with Python to use it. Type in Python SQLmap.py and press enter. We will use Python 3, not just Python. And we have the latest SQLmap tool. Now let's see how we can install SQLmap using the apt. Type in sudo apt install SQLmap. Enter your password because you are using the sudo command. As you can see, I have already installed SQLmap, but you should follow this command if you want to directly install SQLmap, without having to use it with Python every time.